This one is from NFL.com, projecting win share leaders among non-quarterbacks. Win share equals a number of times a player impacts first downs and touchdowns that lead to wins or losses, either by creating first downs or touchdowns on offense or by preventing them with the defense. So number one in the NFL, Justin Jefferson, 2.34 win share. Number two, Nick Chubb, 2.31 win share. Again, that's on offense. First 5 years as a pro, Chubb has never averaged fewer than 5 yards per carry. With Kareem Hunt's departure this offseason, 27-year-old should get even more of the workload. Running behind a stout offensive line, Chubb could enjoy best season yet. And I'd take it a step further, Brad. I'd say running with 3 wide receiver sets and not 2 tight ends and opening it up is going to make him more effective too.
Absolutely. When you spread the defense out, you get lighter boxes to run against, and we've seen, Stefanski and a lot of these similar offenses really weaponize that, and that is going to be a focal point. I would imagine they did not have the personnel to pull that off, and they obviously had 2 solid tight ends or 3 solid tight ends for stretches. But I agree. I think you see more of that. And that in turn leads to the freer room for Nick Chubb to operate in. And then also, if Deshaun Watson does return, even if it's 90% of Deshaun Watson, defenses are not going to cheat up on runs. You're not going to have safeties and linebackers biting, as often. Everything should be even easier for the guy that, if he does accomplish the 5 yards per carry again, would be the first running back in NFL history with at least 100 rushes to average at least 5 yards per carry in 6 NFL seasons.
All right, defense, same thing, win shares. Number one in the NFL was Nick Bosa with 2.39. Number two, Myles Garrett, 2.388. So he's number two by 0.02. And again, Garrett, much like Nick Chubb, the new offense, Deshaun Watson spreading it out, set up to succeed. Think about what Myles Garrett has done with the guys that have played around him, and think about Jim Schwartz setting him up to succeed and how big of a factor he can be.
Yeah, I really think, look, we say a lot of positives, and I'm obviously high on the football team. I'm not just saying that because I'm on the show. Of all the things we talked about, Myles Garrett having a Defensive Player of the Year caliber season is one that is, a very high level of confidence opinion. I mean, it's just everything is set up for him to succeed. He has never had the supporting cast he has, both on the back end and in his actual defensive line unit around him. And then I think going to Jim Schwartz, I mean, we've seen the guy time and time again put guys in positions to succeed and have them be effective at what they do best. I think Garrett's going to have a special season this year.
I'm anxious to see it. Didn't get to see him at all in preseason, but you saw some of the guys flashing, and that style plays right into Myles Garrett's strengths.